The obvious solution to most of the problems in your business can easily get overlooked. As entrepreneurs, we hear these platitudes like work smarter, not harder. And although it is true that smarter work equals a better outcome most of the time, it can lead us down the road of a lot of false beliefs. And the most damaging being that the belief that if it's hard, then I must be doing it wrong. You end up second guessing yourself and you spend more time, effort, and energy trying to come up with a better way than it would have taken you to just do the work. I believe the key to greater business success and overcoming most business problems is very simple. Work harder. More activity equals more productivity. But how do you get exponential results? And that's what I want to talk about today on Own the Exit. How you can build a business that's getting smarter so that your hard work pays off exponentially. Hey guys, welcome to Own the Exit. Just wanted to do a quick mini episode here. Usually I'm in the studio with Aaron, and I just wanted to riff on something that I've been thinking a lot about lately, and that's you hear it all the time, this work smarter, not harder statement. And ultimately, I do believe that is absolutely true. But it can be a stumbling block and a hindrance for entrepreneurs in a lot of different ways. Now, the main reason that I would say that is because if we're constantly looking for a better way to do something, then we could be expending tons of time and effort and energy coming up with smarter, better, more efficient ways of doing things. And we'll spend more energy finding the better way than it would have actually taken us to just do the work the way that we knew how. And so I want to talk about how do we build a smarter business, a business that works smarter without bypassing the essential part of being a business owner and entrepreneur, and that's that you just have to work hard. I believe firmly that more activity equals more productivity. Now, you do have to be doing the right things. You have to be active in the right things. But sometimes you don't know what the right thing is. You don't know what the thing that's going to hit and the thing that's going to level up your business, level up your platform, level up your reach, whatever it may be. And for example, marketing, right? You could spend hours trying to come up with the best piece of content to put out there. Everything, your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed. You've looked at every single possible way and tried to craft the very best piece of marketing material. You put it out there and it totally flops. And it seems like it's hours wasted. But a better way to approach that, a smarter way to do that, is actually to work harder on getting more content out there and then letting the market give you the feedback. Because this is a big takeaway. Iteration beats ideation every time. If you spend so much of your time trying to come up with better and better ideas, then ultimately most of those ideas are going to fail. What I prefer to do is to iterate on a seed idea. So if I have an idea, I want to get something out in the marketplace as quickly as possible around that idea, gather and collect the feedback, and then iterate on that idea and improve it over time. Take just something simple, for example, like an ebook, right? We do all kinds of different lead magnets for our primary business, giving away tons of free value, education, all that kind of stuff to bring people into our ecosystem so that we can start educating them about investing. And we believe that an educated investor is an active investor. A more educated investor is a more active investor. So the more value that we can give in terms of educating people on how to successfully invest in passive real estate, we believe that those investors will eventually become more active, and hopefully some percentage of them will invest with our firm. Now, when we put out a piece of educational content like an ebook, for example, I could spend days, weeks, months trying to come up with a fantastic, perfect ebook, right? And put it out there and nobody likes it. Nobody does anything with it. And that's weeks and months wasted. Or I could just try to run to the finish line as fast as I can, get it done, get it out there. Maybe there's a few typos. Maybe there's a few grammar errors. Maybe it's not the most valuable thing, but get it out there and get the market feedback. How many people are actually responding to it? How many people are actually getting value from it? How many people are actually downloading it? And all of those things are trackable within our systems. We can see how well it's performing, then bring it back in and iterate based on market feedback. So rather than spending a ton of time in ideation focused on trying to create something that's perfect, let's look at what the market actually wants, what the market's actually responding to, and iterate on that idea. I've heard Dave Ramsey, for example, say something like this, and I'll probably get the quote wrong, but he says that success is essentially standing on the top of a mountain, and when you look beneath your feet, the matter that makes up the mountain are hundreds and thousands of iterations, right? He came up with a budgeting app, right? And at first it was clunky. It wasn't really user-friendly, all that kind of stuff, but he just put it out there and got market feedback, went in and improved the things that people were complaining about or people said didn't work or all those different things, and continued to iterate that until the Every Dollar app became one of the most downloaded and used budgeting apps in the country, right? And he could have tried to just create a perfect product or a perfect offering or something like that from the very beginning and not gather market feedback. But it would have been more luck that would have led to success than it would have been actual real market feedback. And so understanding that success primarily is just getting through enough iterations of ideas until you break through to the idea that actually, the finished product that actually works. Go back to my ebook example. What do you think would be better? The guy that took 12 months to research and write and edit and go through all of that and try to get it perfect and then put it out 12 months later, or the guy who writes the ebook in 2 weeks, gets it out there, and then iterates every month for 12 months. By the end of that 12 months, that ebook is going to be a much better product than the guy that took 12 months to write it. And in the meantime, he's getting real-time market feedback, understanding his audience, understanding his people, and it's making him better. And it's making the work that he's doing, the hard work that he's doing, compound and produce exponential results, because not only that one product that he's putting out is a better product, but also his understanding of the people that are engaging with him and that are in his ecosystem and that are buying his product, his understanding of his target market is much better as well. And so I'm going to leave you with this, right? Number one, work smarter, not harder, is absolutely true, but you need to build a business that is progressively getting smarter, not bypass the hard work that's necessary. Perfectionism is your greatest enemy. And I'm going to tell you exactly, done is better than perfect. We've talked about that on this episode before, on this show before. Done is better than perfect. But I'm going to give you this definition of perfectionism as your final takeaway. Perfectionism, all it is procrastination for intelligent people. Perfectionism is procrastination for intelligent people. It's smart people's excuse for not getting things done. So go out there, work harder until your business gets smarter. And that's how you're going to produce exponential returns for your hard work. Thanks for joining me for On the Exit. We'll see you next time.